Let's do this. Let's do
Yo.
this. Hey, bro. It's post draft, bro.
Excited, bro.
It's
Super
fucking.
excited.
It's post draft. I'm Vonnie.
It's Luke.
We the fucking full stretch. We got Cam out, not here. He's not here.
He's not here right now.
He's not here. So we got Big Steven handling the ones and twos on the producing. So shout out to that boy. Really excited about what we got going on today.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna kind of go through a little rundown of the first round picks, and then we're gonna have some debate on who did better,
Mandatory.
the Jaguars or the Big Coats. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the AFC South champions this year, based off of what they drafted? You know what I'm saying?
Early analysis right after the draft. You know.
Yeah. So I'm really excited, but how I want to start it off is there's 32 teams in the NFL. 32. Only one really matters, so fuck the rest of them.
The Jags, of
No.
course.
No.
Jags.
Hey, whoa. Niggas, you
Only one matters.
crazy? Is you crazy?
Get out of here with that,
You ain't
man.
even representing your
Get out
squad
of here with that.
today, bro.
But I've been representing
Man.
all weekend, my boy.
Man. So you like your draft?
I like it. But, it's like now that I've seen a whole bunch of drafts growing up and stuff like that, I've been excited before. I've seen the A+ grades, I've seen the B+, the C's, I've seen all that shit. But now, like, I'm approaching this draft a little different, man. Like, I like the fact that we did hit, on position needs, but I want to see them boys on the field, bro. I'm tired of the highlights. I'm tired of all these highlights and ones and twos. I want to see them boys on the field, bro.
Okay, so after we go through this, cause I'm gonna give you some time to think about this shit.
All right.
We're gonna go through the whole first round, and we'll have Steven pull that up so the audience can see. But what I want you to think about is, who do you think is gonna be the most indispensable draft pick for y'all this year? So who's gonna make the biggest impact?
Biggest
impact minus the first round pick, cause that's the easy one.
Why, bro?
Minus the first round.
But first round pick is supposed to play impact.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We already assuming that first round pick. So every other pick is the ones that we want to see, that you feel like, what's that clown ass nigga named Trent Baalke? What you feel like he did his thing with this pick, he's gonna make a bigger impact than what other people say, and I'll do the same with the GOAT Chris Ballard picking. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. We're gonna break down the first round. So we had Chicago Bears taking Caleb Williams. That was kind of a known thing. You seen that bullshit where he was had the Chicago blue suit on, and up underneath it he had the thing said Chicago and shit like that. Corny as fuck, bro.
We pretty much already knew that he was going to get drafted. It's been it was pretty much a good month or two that everybody already seen this coming, man.
I do like what you said though the other day, off camera. You said that you're upset for how they treated Justin Fields in this situation.
Yes.
They laid out a fucking platter for like Caleb Williams to be successful.
Correct.
So if he is not successful, is it truly all on him right now? You know what I'm saying? They got a good offensive line. They got weapons.
Yes.
They got a good running back. They got all kind of different things, So at this moment, bro, like who else is there going to be to blame? The coaches? That's what you're going to say?
The coaches.
The coaches and Caleb Williams.
If the Bears have a bad year, coach is gone. Eberflus is gone.
Oh, yeah. I like Lil Eves. He's a coach.
On this, they're gone, bro. Because for Caleb Williams to go into this situation with this team, he should be able to be at least pushing for a playoff berth. At least.
True. So are they the first best team in the NFC North?
So let's jot down who they have in NFC North right now.
They got Detroit, Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago.
I don't see them getting over Detroit just yet.
Okay.
It's pretty much a team that's kind of don't like put together right now. They still gotta work some things out. Green Bay, it's gonna be a good matchup. I think Green Bay is a little bit more solidified, so I'll put them at 3, and then 4 would be, who we have at 4. So I put
Minnesota.
Detroit. Minnesota, yeah.
Minnesota? Okay.
I
I kind of agree. They say Jordan Love might have some regression this year, though. Because you got film on him. But I actually like Jordan Love a lot. I think
he started balling at the end of the season.
I think they're doing the right thing with him. Let's go on to this next pick. We got Washington Commanders. Man, why the fuck does it got to be the Commanders? I remember when it was the Redskins, and that shit was fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some groups are wanting the Redskins' name to come back.
Yeah, well, I think I like Commanders better than the Washington Football Team, but they took Jaden Daniels, quarterback from LSU. I don't know. Is this the Joe Burrow effect at LSU, where you feel like you transfer in, you have a good year, and you're gonna be him? I don't know if I really buy into Jaden Daniels being him, but what I can tell you is that nigga is fast as fuck, and he can go 80 to 90 yards like that with his legs.
Yeah.
So I like that pick for them just because I guess I was the best available. This next pick, the New England Patriots pick, taking Drake May, that one was a reach to me. That was a reach to me because at 3, you could have traded out of there and probably got that deal from Minnesota, 11 and 23, and still been able to get more picks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like New England has so much more issues than just the quarterback, you know? So, like, that's my opinion that if I was New England, I would want them to have more shots at the board than just take Drake May, who reminds me of Sam Howell or fucking Sam Correct, whatever the hell his name. Like, they're not good. He doesn't do anything dynamic to me.
To be honest with you, I think majority of all these quarterbacks got pushed up to the first round. You know? Because of these QB needy teams, and I mean, we see it further down the board. Atlanta, you know, when you like your guy, you got to take him, bro. So I don't love the Drake May pick. I never thought he was better than Michael Penix, in my opinion. Drake May had a bad this past year. But from what you just said, trade him back. They should have, but we probably could say that about majority of these teams. But when your guy is there, you gotta go and grab him now.
True. So we'll kind of jump ahead because it gets kind of predictable after that. You got Joe Alt going to the Chargers. You got Marvin Harrison going to Arizona. You got Malik Neighbors going to the Boo Boo Ass Giants. You got Tennessee taking J.C. Latham. That was a very controversial pick. But hey, the AFC South just got.
But I love it for them.
They got weaker. You know what I'm saying, with them getting that. Now this probably was the most controversial pick in the draft. The Atlanta Falcons taking Michael Penix Jr. from Washington. I don't hate it. That's the thing. I just feel like Kirk Cousins is coming off an Achilles injury, and like you should, dot your I's and cross your T's. Make sure you good. Like at the end of the day, now like, did the GM sound like a clown when he was talking about, we see him starting in the next 4 to 5 years? Motherfucker, we don't even know you gonna have a job in 4 to 5 years. But hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your loyalty to a system, because like every day you need to be putting on your best show. And I don't know if that was the best pick for them. That's another trade back candidate that I think they could have traded with my Colts, because if we would have traded with them, we could have got the next pick, which is Roma Dunze, which I think is going to be a dog. Chicago taking Roma Dunze. Now, since we've seen the big three go, Marvin Harrison going to Arizona, Malik Neighbors going to the Giants, and Rome going to Chicago, who's going to be better this year out of those three?
Neighbors. I think Malik Neighbors is going to have a tough going with your boy.
Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones. Until they get that situation going, I don't see it. I think Rome is going to ball, man.
You think so?
I think Rome is going to ball just because there's other people to focus on.
True. But I also think that's going to take away from some of his carries, like being able to get the ball as much, because you got a lot of mouths to feed there. Like Marvin Harrison Jr. But Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's their only option.
And he's gonna have a ton of targets at him.
Maybe the first 2 weeks, but then as long as the season is progressing, bro, teams adjust.
Well, I peeped some shit, bro. They showed his chain, right? Marvin Harrison Jr.'s chain. And it had his dad on one side and him like on the reverse, like he was looking in the mirror. That boy had the blue on. Why the fuck he couldn't be a coach, bro?
That wasn't gonna happen. Unless y'all gave up the next 2-3 years, that's not happening.
I would have did it for him. I would have did it for him, bro. But I also understand how team building goes. So then we got 9. So Chicago Bears with Roma Dunze. Then you go to 10 and J.J. McCarthy.
To me, that's a reach Vikings. Too, man. That's a reach.
And then the craziest thing is the Vikings felt like it was necessary for them to trade with New York Jets one spot. Like, if you didn't get, if you didn't get J.J., like, I don't think you needed to trade.
There must have been some talks on the phone that Denver was going to jump them, and I'm pretty sure the Jets fleeced them. Like, hey, we got the Broncos calling us right now.
Yeah, what you want to do?
So what you want to do? Do you want to go ahead and jump us? Go ahead and get your guy, or I'm gonna let them go ahead and jump us and might lose out. So I'm pretty sure those talks was happening behind the scenes right there.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with those type of talks, but they got robbed, bro. JJ, I hope he's gonna be good because I never want to talk down on anybody, but I don't think he was a top 10 talent. So far, we had 10 picks, and 10 picks are all offense. Yep. Crazy, bro. Yep. Crazy. And I'll let you read off the next couple picks until we get to that number 15 spot. Then I'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, number 11, the Jets. They go offensive tackle Olu Fashanu. From what I saw, a lot of Jets fans were pissed about this pick. They feel like they could have got Brock Bowers.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but we'll keep it moving. Denver Broncos at number 12. They select Bo Nix. To me, another reach, bro. Another reach.
Big Bo.
These teams trying to get their guy, man, they don't care what round it is. Las Vegas Raiders, they go with Brock Bowers, man. How you feel about this one?
Minshew to Bowers. I think Minshew just got some of the best news that he could get, you know? That means I'm the starter for the year, you know what I'm saying? They didn't bring anybody in. He gets to start.
Yeah.
Prolong his career.
Is O'Connell still there?
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell's there, but I think he'll
be a QB battle.
Yeah, I think he'll win that battle. And they're giving more money to Minshew than they're giving to O'Connell, so the dollars is gonna make sense for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then we got New Orleans Saints at number 14 drafting a tackle.
I like that dude from Oregon State.
Yeah,
I like him a lot.
They needed it, and then we have
the Indianapolis Colts.
South.
Man, shut your ass up.
They went ahead and drafted Latu at UCLA.
I love that pick. First
he kind of reminds me of like Tyson Alualu.
No, hell no. Latu is one of the most productive edges that we've seen in the last 4 to 5 years. So he's led in pressures and in sacks in the last 2 seasons. So
trying to solidify that D line.
Yeah, man. They said that like production wise, he was up there with the Bosa's. How his production was going. Okay. So then we got Seattle taking Byron Murphy from Texas. I like that pick for them,
bro. Good pick, Seattle.
Yeah,
Seattle been doing their thing.
Quiet though, real quiet. Then you got Minnesota trading up to take Dallas Turner with the Jaguars.
I don't like the QB pick. Yeah, Dallas Turner. They lost to Neil Hunter. I like this one.
Okay. And what do you feel about your boys trading out of that spot? You feel like that was a good situation for you?
It was a good move, Jags. Shout out Trent Baalke.
Fuck Trent Baalke. How about that? Oh, fuck him. All right, so then we got the Cincinnati Bengals taking who did they take?
Amarius Mims.
Cool. They say when healthy, he is one of the most versatile pieces on the offensive line. He could play almost every position on the offensive line, and he is very athletic. So I guess I like it finally protecting Joey B. I can fuck with it.
How long have they been trying to protect him?
Too long. 3 years.
He's still getting hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Still getting hurt, man. Then you got the Rams drafting Jared Verse. I love this pick. Love this pick, bro. Rams, shout out to them boys, bro. Because even though they lost a whole bunch of freaking star power players,
Yeah.
boy, they've been drafting well, man.
They reloaded. And this was their first round pick since 2016, dog.
Yeah.
Since 2016.
So that tells you a lot.
Yeah.
Maneuvering around the board, finding that talent.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Them boys ain't been scared. What they say, scared money don't make no money. So, hey, they got a ring out of it. Then you got Pittsburgh Steelers going with a tackle. Troy Fatunau from Washington. I really don't know too much about him, but they say that was a solid pickup for him. Then you got Miami going Chop Robinson, which this was actually really good because you got Bradley Chubb coming off an injury and Jalen Phillips coming off an injury. So they got the fastest defensive end in the draft to add to that track meet. Nah, they said they good, man. They got the old head.
No corner?
Nah, they got Ramsey. They said they good. So then you got Philadelphia. This is the pick that I wanted the Colts to go initially. Getting Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo, cornerback.
Always first round. I don't know how, bro. Eagles always get dogs first round.
And the most underwhelming.
The Steelers draft.
Crazy.
I don't know why this man even saying the Jaguar. I should have been the one that said the Jags pick, man.
I'm putting some swag on y'all team, bro.
Go ahead,
the most overrated.
No. You're not about to be on the pod going crazy like that because I ain't do it against the Colts. Bro.
You said that one of the worst teams in the NFL. You said that shit, bro.
Y'all finished third or fourth. It was one of them y'all finished last year, but
don't play with overrated team in the NFL. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Game changer.
Taking Brian Thomas Jr.
Nightmares.
Okay. I'm fucking with it, bro. Like, I want you to realize that without a quarterback that can get him to the football, he ain't gonna be what you think. So y'all need to.
You even talk about right now.
Sunshine, bro. Trevor, bro.
Without a quarterback to get on the ball. All right, man.
Look.
Remember this. I'm just trying to. We're gonna save this right here.
Man, clip it up. Whatever you gotta say. Trevor Lawrence is not gonna be not a bad quarterback. I don't think he's gonna be a bad quarterback. But we're gonna see now that some of the tools are not as refined as people try to say. Because now he has weapons. He has the Gabe Davis. He has the Brian Thomas. He got the Christian Kirk. He got the Evan Ingram. Now he has the ball. The ball is in his court, bro. And once he doesn't do it, y'all remember me telling you this. Me, Vonnie, on the full stretch, telling you that he got the tools, but he don't know how to use them all. And until y'all can get him there, he don't use them all, bro. He doesn't use them all. But
once Trev goes to the Pro Bowl this year and balls out,
as an alternate,
get that contract.
As an alternate. No, I don't care about him going to the fucking Pro Bowl, bro. Gardner Minshew was a Pro Bowler this year, bro. What the hell?
I don't know why.
Exactly.
Hey, next, man, we're going to Detroit Lions, bro. Terry and Arnold. Detroit always gets dogs on that squad, man. This was a dude I could have saw the Jaguars getting and the Colts, too, man. A nice cornerback out of Alabama, bro.
Oh, yeah. That was definitely a good pickup for them. Then you got Green Bay Packers taking Jordan Morgan, offensive lineman out of Arizona. Don't know too much about him. And then you got Tampa Bay taking a center. Was that Graham Barton?
I'm surprised they ain't go D-line, man.
Yeah, me too. But they're trying to, solidify that offensive line for playmaker Baker.
Yeah.
Baker the playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Steven don't like playmaker Baker does his thing, man. Won me a lot of little fantasy football leagues. Then you got Arizona coming back and getting Darius Robinson, a defensive end from Missouri. And then Kansas City trading up with the Buffalo Bills. If you Buffalo, how you let them trade up with you to go take the fastest player in the draft and Xavier Worthy?
Buffalo has done a lot of questionable moves in the offseason.
Yeah.
Trading your number one wide receiver to the AFC South competitor. AFC competitor from the Texans.
Yeah. For pennies.
For pennies.
Yeah.
And then trading with the team you can't beat.
Yeah.
So
let them get better.
They're like wide receiver. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. That's
they self-destruct.
Slippery slope. So the Bills are gonna essentially not pick in the first round because they're gonna trade out. They traded back to 32, and then they're gonna trade out of that as well. So then you got the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys fans are pissed about this pick. Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle from Oklahoma. They said that they could have got a weapon here, added to their offense a little bit more, but they just got the offensive tackle.
Pissed on.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. That shit was very, very, very funny. I like this pick right here though. The Baltimore Ravens taking Nate Wiggins. Locked down one side of the field.
Yeah.
You got Marlon Humphrey on one side. They had a rotation where they had Rockison, the boy y'all just picked up, Darby, over there, and all that different types of shit. Now you got a young player to go opposite of Marlon Humphrey and pretty much take away that type of field. And then you go ahead with the next pick, man.
San Fran getting out of Florida, Ricky Pearsall.
White chocolate.
Yep.
White chocolate.
I saw some mixed reviews on this. To me, I like Ricky Pearsall.
He's a hands catcher. He catches the ball with his hands, and he gives them a different type of feel in their wide receiver room.
Yeah.
You got Ayuk, who's not the fastest, who's like more of a route technician. Then you got Debo, who don't run any routes. He just gets the ball in his hand in space. Then you got this guy who's like a speedster, but also like a good possession, like catches in traffic and stuff like that.
Is Ayuk for sure gonna leave, or like I really don't know what's going on with that situation.
I think the compensation now wouldn't be enough for him to leave, so I think he's gonna play out the season somewhat like how the T. Higgins thing went. It's like ball out. See where we at, maybe get the bag, maybe get traded, some shit like that. So Ricky Pearsall from the Florida Gators going to San Fran, and then you got Carolina trading up into the first round and taking country ass Xavier Leggett. That shit, bro, I think he trolling whenever he be talking, bro. Like that shit don't make
talk, bro.
Hey man, I can do what I can do.
That's how
pass me the ball up and get the ball in my hand.
Isn't this questionable though?
What you mean?
So, Carolina trades up one spot from 33 for a dude that they could have got
at 33.
At 33, right? Am I missing something here? I just didn't understand this little move right here between the Bills.
I think the 5th-year option, that's what comes into play. First round picks. You cannot execute the 5th round, 5th-year option. So if he's a baller, they're gonna want that 5th year eligibility. So I think that's why they did that. So let's move on from talking about the first round. Now let's go to our individuals' squads. We'll start with the Jaguars first because ladies go first. So we'll start with that. Here are
kings of the division.
Here is how y'all draft haul, and then I want to hear your grade. Go ahead, tell me what you think.
All right. So first round, of course, everyone knows Brian Thomas. Round 2, Mason Smith. That is defensive lineman. Round 3, Jarian Jones. Defensive player, cornerback, Javon Foster. Round number 4, tackle, Jordan Jefferson. Another D lineman, DeAndre Prince. The 5th, corner, Keelan Robinson. Running back, I believe. Yeah, running back.
Yeah, from Texas.
Cam Little. Kicker, Miles Cole. I forgot, DN or linebacker. I forgot Miles Cole. But overall, I like it. We filled some needs that we needed, man. Like I said in the beginning of the pod, bro. I didn't see a whole bunch of drafts, bro. I didn't see the A's, the B's, the C overall grades, and been super excited about first, second round picks, and the boys don't play out. So now it's like, of course I like our picks. We fill some needs, but I gotta see them boys on the field, man. Scroll up a little bit, see. So for sure, I love the Brian Thomas pick. I feel like bro's gonna ball. Great weapon for Trev. I could see him. outshining one of the top 3 wide receivers that were picked.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Definitely love the Brian Thomas pick. As far as any of the other picks, I really like the Jarrian Jones pick, corner out of FSU, man. We definitely needed a man coverage, young dude coming in, and he was at like 80% in PFF as far as playing man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely I like Javon Foster, the tackle we got, versatile player. And I also like our kicker we got, man, Cam Little.
I was about to say, that was the best pick y'all had.
I like Cam Little, bro.
Y'all ain't going to score many touchdowns.
Bro.
So y'all going to need the kicker that's going to be able to, lock y'all down and make sure everything's
good. Fuck all that shit. Every time now, Mason Smith, that is the pick. That round 2 pick, a lot of people are like iffy with it. With him, man, he didn't have too much production coming off that injury from last year. Mm-hmm. They said that he started heating up at the end of the season, but his freshman year, he was a baller, bro. So I really hope he gets back to that freshman, type of play and really comes in and helps our D line, bro. Like, we just missing that one piece to really go crazy and push that line. So we got the pieces. Let it draft, man. I'm going to give us a solid, I say B-.
Okay.
B-. I say B-. There was a few like little picks here and there. I kind of wish we went certain ways, but sometimes it's not always just the names you go after that and it's really the scheme fit.
So if I was ranking you guys' draft, the Cam Little kicker, that was a great pick for you guys. If y'all didn't make that pick, I probably would have gave y'all a C, but y'all made that. I did. Yeah, but y'all did make that pick, so I give y'all a C+. Just because I feel like y'all went too much on the players with not enough production.
Okay.
Like Brian Thomas, Brian Thomas Jr., he did it 1 year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mason Smith, he didn't really do it that many years.
And that's Baki,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's Trent Baki all the way.
It goes back to that Travon Walker.
Yeah.
Like, I like his traits, see what he can do.
It's more like an investment type shit.
And I just feel like y'all are not in the place to be trying to invest right now. I think y'all should more so be trying to solidify some things and add right now starters, even if they're not the home run hit. Yeah. Just get some base hits out there. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, like, what I've been realizing is that, and this is just based off our, this Trent Baalke era coming in as a GM, that we don't really get much production from our later picks. A lot of times, our first, second, third, they're not getting the most playing time, bro. And that, to me, that's kind of like a, like, for example, Cisco.
Yeah.
First year.
Didn't get too much
No
burn.
love, bro. And to me, sometimes you gotta let them boys make their mistakes, get them on the field sometimes, bro. So hopefully now we get more of, like, I really want to see Jarrian Jones on the field. That's what I want to see. Antonio Johnson from last year. So hopefully we kind of do a little better with that. But I do agree with, some standpoints that you said. The kicker being the best is kind of crazy, but
I know. I just feel like that elevated. Y'all took something that y'all went out and tried to get a free agent,
right,
and then you supplemented and got somebody that's a solid kicker.
Yeah.
And now you don't have to spend all that extra money.
It's a good kicking room right now, if you think about it.
That's what I'm saying, man. So I'm just proud about that. C+ in my eyes is not bad. It's passing. And you already had a lot of talent on your team. So
that traits take is very true, though. Like, Trent Baalke is so much based off, like, bro, if you can run fast and you're long and you're tall, you're going to ball out. But nah, that's not always the case, man.
So let's go to one of the greatest teams to ever, grace the world with their, team. We'll go with the first round, Laiatu baller. Most production Adian has had in a couple years. PFF ranked him 93rd of, like, the highest level of production. So if y'all are people who go based off PFF scores, he's up there. Then you got A.D. Mitchell. some people had him as a top 4 receiver. For us to get him in the second round, late second round, I feel like that was a steal. You know, bro ran a 4.3. He's 6'2". He's great at tracking the football. Also is coming from that Texas scheme where their offense was very high powered. And also the thing I like about AD Mitchell is he's played at predominantly like perennial winning programs. So he played at Georgia and then he transferred to Texas and had production at both places. So I'm fucking with that. They say this third rounder we got, Matt Gronkowski, he's an offensive tackle. They say he's like a Swiss Army knife of being an offensive lineman. He might be able to play center. He might be able to play guard. He plays tackle. They say he was supposed to be a second rounder, but he hurt his foot and only played 3 games last season. So we'll see how he is coming off the injury. Then we took the center of the future. And what I really like about the way the Colts drafted this year, you got Ryan Kelly on a contract year. So, hey, this might be his replacement right here. And then you also have Kwity Paye in a contract year. Latu might be his replacement. So not only are we getting good players, but we're getting needs so we don't have to spend top dollar at certain positions because we got it in-house or backups in there. So then we got, which I feel like that Tanner Bortolini, that's going to be the center of the future. That's what we picked in the 4th round. And then in the 5th round, we took Oregon State wide receiver Anthony Gold. And I think this pick was predominantly for the new kickoff rule. Bruh is like lightning in a bottle where he's shifty, he catch the ball, he get loose, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably going to be our kick returner, punt returner off rip. Let him see what he can do. And then we got, we went the trait route after this, like the Jalen Carlise, he's a linebacker. He's probably going to end up being a special teamer. But the Auburn cornerback, he played safety, but we're going to try to turn him into a linebacker. And then the guy, Makai Abraham, he's probably going to be the slot. He's going to be a slot corner. I don't really know too much about him. But then this last dude, they say he was hampered with injuries, and he started to come on late. He's like a 5th-year senior. Jonah Lau, he can play pretty much anywhere on the defensive line. So if I had to say based off a need, I feel like we hit all of our needs and also had some picks that we knocked out of the park. The grade that I would say for the Colts would be B+, just because of how we did draft and where did we take some of these players. B+ or a solid B was where I would probably sit at. And player that I think is going to make the most impact for us is going to be AD Mitchell. I think he has a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to come and ball the fuck out.
Okay. I would have to agree with the AD Mitchell. That was probably my favorite pick by you guys because definitely a lot of mocks had him going in the 1st round. So, and I even was wanting him to come to Jacks. There was some concerns about him being a little diva or whatever, but I mean,
that's my favorite type of receiver.
Yeah, they can get out of here with that. But I do have a concern about you guys drafting a cornerback in the 5th round when that really should have been, in my opinion, top 3 round need with a lot of corners on the board, deep into the 4th round also. So I feel like you guys kind of should have pulled the trigger more faster on that cornerback because now I'm thinking like who y'all gonna be covering out there.
Well, you remember I told you we already had 2 like rookie corners, so we try to let them play it out. And then what's the best way to help a young secondary is a pass rush. So we if you ain't got time, okay, so you got CJ Stroud and Trevor Lawrence. If Trevor has no time or CJ has no time, they can't get the ball to their, receivers and stuff like that. So I feel like that's gonna shore up a lot of the back end stuff,
Okay. Yeah, I still would have went corner a little earlier than the 5th. That's putting a lot of pressure on some young dudes back there.
Just say the grade, bro. What's your grade, bro? What's your grade, bro? So I can tell you how I really feel.
I'm gonna have to give y'all. I mean, I like the first 2 picks. I would have went corner before D line, but I'll give y'all C plus, man.
C
It wasn't
plus.
too bad, not too bad. Other dudes is kind of iffy, but first 2 picks was good. I like the AD Mitchell pick. I'll give him a C plus.
C plus.
More did okay.
So you gave us a C plus, and would you give your own team?
Same thing, C plus.
Okay, C plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're staying consistent. But we'll never be on the same tier as you guys. We'll always be one above because we're, as Jim Irsay would say, a upper quartile team.
Okay, we'll see.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
How many
didn't-
Super Bowls y'all done won?
Y'all didn't finish above us this year.
How many? We was right on the same level. 9-8, nigga.
Y'all didn't sit above us.
9-8.
And then beat us how many times?
We didn't beat y'all. That's so.
That's all I need to hear.
We didn't beat
That's all
y'all.
I
We
need
had
to
the
hear,
same
bro.
record though,
That's all I need
bro.
to hear, man.
And we guess what? Guess what? Also, what we didn't do. What were we? We weren't 8-3 and ended the season 9-8. We didn't do that. It doesn't happen. That's ass. But I think I'll wrap it up, man. We got the draft. We got more to come in the future with the full stretch. Please like, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
You know, fuck with us on all platforms. Tell us what we need to do better.
Yeah, man.
I mean, comments. We need comments. Fuck the Jags. Fuck the Giants. Shit, I'm out.
We out.
Oh.